Daniela Torres.
I'm Rod Pancine.
And this is
Marketing for Therapists,
a.k.a. Agency Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about funnels.
Not funnels.
Not
I don't
funnels.
Like I don't
you
like
don't
funnel.
like the word funnels.
No, let's talk about, I like to call, that's a great start actually. I like it to call ecosystem.
People call funnels, and we're going to call ecosystem.
It's like a nurturing thing, right? It is a transformation kind of thing. It's not like a transaction, right? You go to a coffee because you got an ad that, you have a promotion, and then now you can get the coffee and the croissant for the price of the coffee. It's not about that. Therapy is different. For services, usually are mini bites of transformation that people offer to unknown people that are leads or people that you want to bring to your practice. And then this little piece of things will attract those, and they will come, and then they might become patients. But I like ecosystem because you just let's take care of this land, take care of your practice. What is that we are growing here, right? We are growing ideas, people, we have some decisions that we make when we are strategizing the company as a brand. So I like this approach better.
Okay. Well, you're the specialist for sure.
The pieces that we have in this ecosystem are usually a website, a CRM, a MailChimp, like an email newsletter kind of tool, and a booking system, right? So usually these are the three pieces, like a website, a CRM, and a booking system, because that's how you are converting. People don't convert. I don't like this word. People connect. So you want them to connect with you. And we know there is a certain amount of interactions you have to have with a person. You want to talk to the person, get to know them before you go on a date. They go to your website, they see something that they feel like is really what they're looking for. And it's free, right? Because it's just their email. It's not free because their email is very valuable, but anyways, it's free, right? So even if it's a monthly newsletter that you are offering them to sign up for, or if you are actually providing a PDF or a workshop or audio or a mini series of emails that will help them to solve a problem, it's not only about the email. And of course, inside the email, you have content, you have copy, you have maybe videos, maybe you have social media posts that you are sharing on that specific newsletter. So it's a channel more than anything, right? So this ecosystem is just like a TV channel for people to go there and find what they need. So they start getting those things from this channel, and they start getting to trust you, right?
But essentially, you're going to bring people to your business, online or offline, but you can bring them to most common, your website, to a sales page, to get them to I love the concept that you said about dating. So the final goal is to marry you, right?
How many people you swiped left?
This is like Tinder, right? So everybody's swiping, you go out on some dates, and then at the end, marry only a few people, the most qualified people. I love the word ecosystem because you're taking care of the whole thing. Okay, what are we doing to attract people? Okay, we have attract them. That's step one. Step two, how do we feed them? We go out on dates. How we seduce them so they can become interested in really buying what we have to offer. It's like, give us your email, and then we'll feed that relationship. So this is the ecosystem that we're essentially talking about. Now, Rod, when people are in this funnel, you mentioned something called the CRM, Client Relationship Management, which is basically, it's like softwares where people, when they give that email, what do you do with that email? You just don't save in a folder. There are multiple options to help you with the nurturing of this relationship. Can you quickly explain what is a CRM?
Yeah, so basically it's a way for you to manage contacts, and it's a huge spreadsheet, let's call it. And each of those lines on the spreadsheet, which are contacts, right? So I'll say Daniela Torres, the first one, and first name Daniela, last name Torres, email, phone, and they have all information. But not only that, if you do it right, you have not only the information, but you have the steps this person took in your website or whatever she applied for. If you have a very rich ecosystem, you can even see, oh, this person downloaded that file and then she signed up for that workshop and then she got that infographic on the mind, the trauma, representation of mind, whatever, like content you created. So you can see the history and you can automate things to happen when you do things.
Like what? For example, so let's say I go to a website and I give my email. I download this very cool ebook that I saw. So I go to someone's Instagram and they're like, oh, we have this free ebook. Nothing's free, but yes, free ebook. I only have to give my email. I receive the ebook in my email. What happens next?
Once they get there in one of the doors that has a very interesting content with a small win, they get a small appetizer of what you have to offer, right? So they get in your newsletter. Let's say newsletter is a very easy example to translate. So you get a newsletter. Once they are in the newsletter, you will send them newsletters, right? So you can send things. Your CRM will track when people click on the newsletter, right? So let's say an easy automation that doesn't require too many steps is when people click on 10 times, whatever, like 5 times in your newsletter, you will trigger another automation, which is for people that are engaging with your content.
Like, this person is actually interested in your newsletter.
Yeah.
They read it 10 times. Okay.
So then you can start automation based on days or based on actions. This is a simple way to if you send them now videos that are more 5 minutes long, but they are solving the problem that this person is looking to solve, then you are starting to get your brand, your service in their head, because now you are getting to know it. There is like a relationship. Oh, I'm starting to like this person. I'm going on a second date, and then on the second date, this person kind of gets more, start talking more, being more authentic, and really,
telling their stories,
exactly,
talking about their childhood. So you're getting to know them more and more.
So those emails that are strategic, we can, of course, strategize this, of course, So once they are engaging with your newsletter, you can trigger a series of emails that will lead them to a workshop that is not free. It's like $100, but it's paid, but it's on that specific topic as well. So you build as a ladder, like you build their experience in the ecosystem, like, okay, come here. And of course, companies, as they work with us, they get more clarity on their offer, on their niche. It starts to get so much fun because now they have different programs, different things they can offer, different things they can offer for free, like an audio, like a meditation, and with time, it's always with time. You cannot create a very complex funnel system with a company that is starting, because we use, from our experience, usually people are still figuring out their offers and their products, and it's always evolving, of course, right? So a funnel, it's a automated system that help this user to go through your brand, to understand you as a clinic or as a therapist, and start to getting to trust you. And you do that not like in a cold way with a bunch of emails or cold emails. You share your story, you give a little something here, you offer like a book review, whatever. Do things for those that will be shortcuts for them for their transformation they are looking for.
I love that. Shortcuts for their transformation. So what we do at a.k.a., we build this ecosystem for you from the beginning to end. So from the concept of what could we offer, we actually create the offers with you or for you. Very important thing about working with this and working with marketing, you cannot do things blindly. You have to have a strategy. You have to do things with quality, be assertive, be authentic, but you also need to measure and be aware of what's working and what's not working so you can make changes along the way.
I always like to give the example of a magazine. Think about your brand or practice as a magazine. Create themes and topics like, oh, we have now the interview section. So kind of create a thing about your brand, right? It's interesting. Oh, I go there and I see something interesting. Oh, I want to see more. I want to look for more. You know, collections. I like those things. Like, for example, you can do a series of pieces of content on a topic. I love those little collections. They work really well. So yeah.
Part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yeah, right. And like you said, blog posts are really, really great. It's that you are adding another page to your website, you know, to compete, to go there and to, you know, fight for you, for your brand, to show your, you know, your face out there, and every single blog post adds on. So yeah, there's many ways to kind of build the top of the funnel. Many people, they kind of neglect the middle part of it, which is the nurturing.
When you start dating, they're like, I attracted them, we swiped, my Tinder is on fire. But then it's like, okay, now you need to work on that dating. Don't just show up for the date. You have to bring flowers, chocolate, take them to a nice place to have dinner. Know what I mean? This is our ecosystem.
Top funnel, yeah.
This is a way for us to attract new people, but also give tips, you know, to people that are in this industry that we love so much. So we're kind of doing what we love, we're very passionate about, but this is our ecosystem. But I also want to say it's very important. People pay us to do this because it's very complicated. It's not like, oh yeah, I'll do my own. And so you might want to work with professionals with this. I think having this ecosystem could help you get to know you, your brand, and your business in a deeper level. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Daniela Torres.
I'm Rod Pancine.
And this is
Marketing for Therapists.